effort on defense between a regular season game and like a playoff game. Like now, Tatum's like one of the best defenders. So, is it the fact that players are thinking of like the regular season is so like not important, and then all of a sudden they're going from 0 to 100 within one game, and that's causing them to get these like muscle injuries and these like freakish things that just haunt them for the rest of the playoffs?
Well, I think a great example of that, and this might be an extreme example, and we were just talking about this, was James Harden last year when, especially that midseason trade, and it seemed like from an athletic perspective, he just kind of coasted the entire regular season.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he went hard in the playoffs, he had that hamstring injury. So I think that's an extreme example, though. But I don't know, to be honest. I like to believe that NBA players are not just kind of coasting throughout the regular season. But, it's tough. The NBA's, and I know they're trying to change that with the play-in tournament, but it's the way it's currently set up is it's easy. It's 82 games. It's easy to coast. It's honestly smart to coast because 82 games is a lot to put on your body, and which is why you have load management and minutes restrictions or whatever. But I don't know, to be honest.
But like instead of resting the players as you get towards the end of the season, maybe instead of resting them, you rest them earlier in the season, and as you get towards the playoffs, you start ramping them up slowly so that when they get to the speed of a postseason game, they're more prepared for it. Almost the opposite of what the NBA does nowadays, where they rest more, and as they rest more, they're getting more and more like their muscles aren't used to the physical grind they're going to be put through during the postseason. I don't know.
That is kind of the opposite, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
But anyway, we can go back to going through these things. Like, so Suns without Booker, 2 to 3 weeks. We saw them lose the game against the Pelicans when he went down. And then they did come back and beat the Pelicans the next game after that. But it was still close. I think it was like a 1 or 2 point game. So I think Booker's going to be out for the rest of this series. Like, do you have any faith in the Pelicans pushing this to a game 7, maybe winning the series? Liam, like, what are you thinking?
No. Chris Paul is God. And I mean, you saw what happened last game. He just took over completely. If it's going to be a close game at all, unless the Pelicans run away with it, Brandon Ingram drops 50. The Suns are just so good. They're so good. Every spot besides Brandon Ingram, they're better.
Yeah, I see that. The fact that they did win one with like CJ McCollum and Ingram.
Won one game.
As soon as Devin Booker went out, too.
Yeah.
As soon as Devin Booker went out, they won one game. It was close. It was close last game, but Chris Paul, he killed them.
That is the thing Chris Paul has. Chris Paul's got the ability to finish the games and the experience that these Pelicans players do not have.
Yeah.
No.
You saw the whole thing with Jose Alvarado, him trying to sneak behind him every single possession.
Chris Paul's prepared for that.
Yeah, Chris Paul knew exactly what was going on there.
They play tonight at 9:30 Eastern Time. This is for every series. It's honestly the most important game when you're facing a 2-1 deficit. Do you tie it up or do you go down 3-1 and essentially kiss your chances goodbye?
Like we've seen it happen before 3-1, but it's not a common occurrence.
No, I don't think you should assume that any team's going to come back from 3-1. But I'm with Liam on this one. I think how long is Devin Booker out?
2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks. So
we're looking at finishing this series and possibly being out an early games in the second round. And it's a hamstring, so it could flare up again. Like it's not an easy fixable injury.
And I would assume no player in this organization is thinking this thought, but it honestly might be beneficial for the series to go more games than less to extend the time that this series takes up, so that you give Devin Booker more time. Because if they finish this in 5,
it doesn't really matter.
To wait for the
the Mavs Jazz game is going to go to 7 probably.
It's probably going to go 6 or 7.
Okay,
well, it's going to go.
If they were playing like the winner of Warriors Nuggets, then maybe what I just said would be more relevant. But
you throw games to get Devin Booker.
I don't think anyone's thinking that.
If you're up 3-1, do you just throw away? Game 5.
You're away for Game 5. You're like, you know what, Chris Paul, you'll play 25 minutes.
Yeah, like Chris Paul play 4 minutes, Ayton could play 2.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you guys. I don't think it's going to get much of an impact. I wonder how, not in this series, but going forward, if it's something that keeps lingering, the Mavs or the Jazz could pose a threat to the Suns if Booker's not fully there. I feel like that's more of the going forward, less in this series, but more in the future. I feel like it's a possibility. But, I guess just look at the Suns in general. How confident do you guys feel about the Suns compared to how you felt going into the postseason?
Still very confident.
Still very confident. Yeah,
Are they still the favorite?
It's them and the Warriors out of the West. I think.
I would agree.
That's the consensus.
I feel like the Suns have dropped down a peg in my thing. Like
Really.
because of Devin.
I just think in general, like just maybe it's also the way the Warriors are playing, but I feel like the Warriors just
Not because of Devin. Because of
a little bit
Yeah.
because of Devin Booker's injury, but also just the fact that the Warriors have played so well. I feel like the Warriors are clear favorites in the West right
The
now.
Warriors are also playing, in my opinion, the much easier matchup.
Oh, 100%.
Up and down.
Wait, you say the You said
I think the Pelicans are a better team than the Nuggets.
Correct.
The Nuggets have Jokic. They have no one else.
Correct.
that's true. That is fair.
I mean, and this Pelicans team, if they didn't start 1-12, and maybe if they had CJ
Yeah.
McCollum to start the year, it could be a very different.
With a
record.
healthy Zion too.
Yeah, it could be a very different record.
The Zion thing's really interesting to me because like you see the videos of him like dunking, he looks healthy, but like
Still looks so fat.
Yeah, that honestly, it hurts my brain to think about whatever's going on with Zion. It kind of reminds me of Kawhi Spurs, which is like really not good.
yeah, I think he could be out of there this summer. Go to the Knicks, reunite that Duke team.
You know, if the Pelicans get the upset, I think he would stay. That'd be pretty.
It'd be a good team.
Yeah.
Jackson Hayes is a good young player, even though he got you see the ejected for usually just
Yeah.
pushed a guy
well,
like
he shoved the
frustration foul.
Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder. But going back to the original point, I think on paper this Pelicans team far surpasses the Nuggets team.
Not even close.
Jokic is the best player out if we're comparing these two.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
The Pelicans probably have 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Yeah, I agree. That's fair.
Shout out Larry Nance. He's been really playing well this series.
Yeah, he's played a
That guy,
lot.
He can rebound.
Yeah.
He can rebound
His ability to rebound is
like a dog. We're on live radio.
no, but his ability to rebound and honestly, it's just like he's giving extra shots, extra possessions for his team, and a lot of these possessions are just ending up in like made 3-pointers, and it's very impactful what he's doing right now, which especially for a backup 5, good for him.
Well, the Pelicans have their guys that are going to go out there and grind.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to be easy. They're not soft.
They're a tenacious team. They're literally playing like two centers with Jackson Hayes and Jonas Valanciunas, so like
Yeah,
like
isn't
offensive
that
and defensive
weird?
rebounds.
They're playing Jackson Hayes as your 4.
There are a lot of teams right now who are, I guess, two of them that are playing like two centers almost. Like the Celtics are also playing like Horford and Tice are starting both games. That's like two
Yeah.
centers there.
But Horford can space the floor though, so I feel like it's okay.
I guess that's fair.
But you don't see that at all anymore.
No.
Jackson Hayes at the 4.
Valanciunas can
Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of makes up for it is Valanciunas can space the floor as a 5. But I guess they're just going for length. Like when they're some lineups, dude, they're doing CJ at the 1, Herb Jones at the 2, right? And he's already pretty tall
He's
for
a
that
tall,
position.
lanky guy,
And
yeah.
he's very lanky. Brandon
Ingram's
Ingram
tall.
and lanky. Jackson Hayes is tall and lanky. They're going for length.
Yeah.
Pause. But
The way the Pelicans are playing with Booker out is they're just trying to kill the Suns in the paint.
Yeah.
Both
yeah,
sides of the floor.
yeah. Which
'Cause
is it's tough to do when you got Aiden.
Who's starting in place of Booker? Is it Payne?
I
Probably.
think they started Shamit the other day.
Ugh.
Really? I forgot
Yeah.
Shamit was in the league the other day until I saw the
Yeah.
podal.
Yeah, Shamit. God, he's bounced around a lot of places, but yeah, I don't really understand what I didn't watch a lot of the last game, and Monty Williams is a good coach, but I just saw like a complete. When I turned it on, it was just a complete bench unit on the court in the second. It was like Cameron Payne, Shamit, Cameron Johnson,
Cam Johnson actually started.
JaVale McGee. Oh, Cam Johnson started.
Yeah.
Oh, so they
Yeah.
just bumped up everybody. So did no.
Shamit played 30 minutes, though. He played more minutes than Cam Johnson. Cam
Who's-
Johnson
Who
started.
started at the 2?
Him.
Cam Johnson?
Well, it was Chris Paul, and then argument taking the Cobras. I guess they put him at the 2, and then Cam Johnson at the 3, Crowder at the 4, and 8 at the 5. They really matched the size of.
That must have been what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Cam Johnson's.
But to be fair,
tall, dude.
Shamit had 30 points and had 30 minutes. Well, Cam Johnson only 27, so he did outplay him. Neither of them played well, though. JaVale McGee had a big game. 7 for 8 for 15 points.
He's been really good for them all season.
Yeah, he has, sneakily. Even though Shaq hates him still.
JaVale McGee's low key been like outplaying Valanciunas, which is kind of sad. But
I mean, Valanciunas went from being like not like a premier big man, but like who's going to rebound and like score his points. And now in the beginning of the season, all he did was just chuck threes.
Yeah.
That's all he did. Yeah. People are becoming soft in the NBA.
Yeah.
It's not the way it used to.
Was he on that championship Raptors team, or did he get traded before?
I think it was on the Grizzlies on
Yeah,
that
he was on the
team
Oh,
that
that's
year.
tough. That's tough.
Oh, another thing I wanted to say about injuries, Sean. If you look at the way teams play, like I was just looking at. Here's the metric. The way that teams play, I think the more physical teams actually have less injuries. The Timberwolves had the least amount of injuries this year.
It makes sense. The Celtics are also a physical team. They don't know. They have not had a lot of injuries.
I'd say the Grizzlies, besides Ja.
It's also practice. Like these guys are probably just putting in the physicality of practice. They're used to it. And you look at the Nets, who are a bunch of soft guys, and like.
The Suns have always had they're known as having like the best health staff in the world. So like this Booker thing doesn't really matter, but.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good point because, knock on wood, Chris Paul, before the Suns, was just injured every single.
He did get hurt this year,
playoff
to be fair.
run. What?
He got hurt in the middle of the season. He
But
missed
it wasn't like amazing.
4 or 6
but that
weeks
was
with like a hand
yeah,
thing.
and
Yeah.
Plus,
thing.
they were already ahead by so many.
Oh yeah,
games.
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
No need to rush him back.
But like such a huge factor of that Clippers narrative of just not performing was Chris Paul was just injured every series, and it's awesome to see that like they're taking care of themselves.
And you saw him go to the Rockets. He got injured up 3-2.
Yeah.
Probably because
Good picture
James
of that
Harden
front.
wasn't going hard enough in practice.
Well, anyway, another big injury that we should probably talk about. Chris Middleton out 2 to 4 weeks with a sprained MCL for the Bucks.
Another pivotal game for tonight.
Yeah, but I think it's in one of those series where I think the Bucks still win the series, right?
Yeah.
I personally believe that.
Yeah, I and you guys probably could talk about this more. I don't really know what's going on with the Bulls, to be honest. Like I don't
Injuries. Lonzo's been out. I think
Yeah.
Lonzo was a
know.
B.
Yeah, Lonzo's been out, but what's going on with Levine?
I don't know. DeMar stepped up and has played
Yeah,
2 good games
he
after
has
his first one.
Not been playing well.
It kind of just seems like it's literally. I think Liam, you said it the other day. Like DeMar has to score 40 for them to win.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Scored 40, they won.
Yeah.
Did score 40 last game, they didn't win.
It's almost like the old Bulls team with Thibodeau when they just like wore him into the ground throughout the regular season and just retired by the playoffs. Like, I don't know if that's a key factor to it, but like,
I mean,
Caruso's played well.
the thing, like DeMar all season, he was playing. He was just playing so far above his level.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's
That's
cooled
fair.
off, but like playing against the Bucks, it's not. The Bucks aren't a good matchup for any team, especially the Bulls, where they rely on like mid-range, kind of inside type of game, which is let the Bucks excel at defending.
Yeah, it's honestly so wild that like DeRozan, like you said, like the regular season, he was just playing so far above expectations, like historical data for himself, like what
For the average player, he's playing like
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
to do this like is he hitting? You know, and this might be. I hope it's not like this is like a one-hit wonder of a season, and like next season he goes back to not mediocrity, but like what it was before. But like, has anyone hit their like prime at the age of 32? Has anyone ever
No.
done that before?
No.
And it's not like he went from garbage to like this, like where he like hit a prime. He was like he was an all-star in Toronto.
But then he dropped off in San Antonio.
Definitely dropped off in San Antonio. Might have been because he's playing in pop system. You know,
Yeah.
it's tough to go off individually there. And then just like this happens and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I wonder if just the fact that how ball dominant DeMar is, maybe that's another reason why Zach LaVine's just not putting up as many points. But
So you're saying fit?
yeah, I think we talked about the Bulls' fit going into the season. Then they start off really strong. I was like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
maybe the fit's not a problem, but like it's still Zach LaVine's played his entire career as the number one. Like he was in Minnesota and he was number one, and then him and Butler got into a fight. Him and
He was number one in Minnesota. Levine?
yeah, who was above him?
after Butler left.
Wait. You talking about before Butler?
Yeah, before Butler.
I would say Cat and Wiggins were above him. I think
Was
Levine-
Cat there when
Like
Levine was young?
primary ball handler.
Yeah, probably ball
primary
handler.
ball handler.
Yeah.
I guess not Wiggins. Okay, so yeah, I guess Levine.
And then
Sorry,
Levine
I
was
thought you
running
meant
the
best
offense.
player.
But then
Running
Levine
the
came to
offense.
Chicago, and he's the number one. He's been the ball handler for a
Correct.
while now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
correct.
it's an adjustment that a lot of players struggle with to like play off the ball as much. I don't think he's like thrived in there because he hasn't a great season in general overall. Like,
No.
He had flashes, but
yeah,
Dude, and he has potential to be a great off-ball player. Like, he can hit the three. He's very
cut.
athletic. He can
yeah,
cut,
yeah. He's got to learn the role, and takes time.
he's still young.
Yeah.
And it's how much does he want to be that off-ball player? Because a lot of guys
Yeah.
just the egos of, I want the ball in hand, I want to make
Yeah.
that shot, I don't want to be passive.
Before this year, he went off last year.
Yeah,
And it's kind of tough when a guy has a season like DeMar has after Levine had his season like that.
Yeah, it's also tough when you just like see like that sequence during this regular season when DeMar was just hitting like game winners like left and right, and you know
Damn.
it takes a special type of like mental like toughness to be like, this was my team, and now I'm watching DeMar DeRozan take absurd game winners, make
yeah.
them, and you know get all the credit for it. It takes a special type of mental toughness for sure. Just you know, it's not easy. I don't know. I don't think there's been any reports of like bickering or tension between.
Which is
the two.
fair. Which is nice.
Yeah.
It's respect to Zach Levine about that, but I don't know.
I think it's also pretty sad before the 40-point game that like Twitter was just tearing up DeMar DeRozan after game one.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the Bucks are just better than them
yeah.
every way.
Oh yeah.
Like, Vooch, I'm sorry, he is Charmin Ultra Soft. He is horrible.
He is averaging 22 points this year. Like that's
I've never
more
seen a
anticipated.
man-
Yeah.
Never seen a man get killed on the boards like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It,
Doesn't play defense. Yeah. Giannis, it's like Giannis like goes out of his way to just it's crazy.
But anyway, back to the original point. Like, we think the Bucks are going to win this series still, but looking forward, another one of these situations, the MCL, 2 to 4 weeks.
2 to 4.
Argument's sake, the Celtics beat the Nets.
Very argument's sake, yeah.
You're looking at a Celtics Bucks first round, like with the Bucks without Middleton for a couple games early on. Like,
Yeah, I think this game tonight's going to be a real determinant on, you know, if they come out here and win and win handedly, then, you know, we're a little bit more confident going to that Celtics series. But if they're struggling without Middleton, then we got some serious
the
concerns.
Celtics are obviously a lot better than the Bucks, and the way the Celtics have been playing defensively. Like, I feel like Dooku could find some way to like and minimize the impact that Giannis has in this court. Like, you think about the old Celtics teams, and it was Al Horford for a long time was called like the Embiid stopper and the Giannis stopper. Like, I don't know, he's not there anymore, but like,
That was a take for sure.
I don't think you got. If you're the Celtics, if you're already looking past, well, yeah, you can look past the Nets, look towards the Bucks. You let Giannis do his thing, but you have to minimize everyone else because you have nobody on the court that can stop him unless you triple team him every time. I'm sorry, Jason Tatum cannot guard Giannis. Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, they cannot guard Giannis. They're gonna foul him every time. You're gonna have to let him get his buckets, and I mean, without Middleton, it's very possible they can win.
I agree with you on that one.
Oh, no.
The only thing that I disagree is like I was watching the Bucks Bulls the other day, and what the Bulls were doing on Giannis, which was kind of really interesting, is they put Caruso on him,
What?
and they stopped his ability to drive into the paint.
I'm not following.
So
I'm sorry. What?
on the outside, so not in the middle, not in the paint. The paint they put something bigger on it, but when he was out wide and like going on his fast break and trying to drive into the lane, they put a smaller Caruso on him
did a good job,
so that he could stop Giannis' ability to drive.
but
Is
that
this
did not
real?
happen.
Yeah.
last
This is
game.
real.
Yes.
I think that was a flash in the pan because that's not what happened last game.
Not last game, but game 2 it was. I was watching
Yeah,
game 2. It was
yeah.
game 2 I was watching. But
No,
like,
but when they tried it again last game, that didn't work.
but it was just interesting to me that it was working pretty well because Caruso was able to like steal the ball from Giannis a bunch because it's just how big Giannis is and how much is like
Yeah. Which game was this?
game
Game
2, I
two.
think. At least for a
I
minute
don't
they
think
were
that's
doing
a consistent tactic that can work.
it. No, but it was interesting to me. I was like maybe like yeah, Giannis only scored 18 points that game.
Okay, that's fair. I think one series. Well, we're gonna have to get to the Celtics Nets, and that's gonna be a great conversation. But we got to clean up some of these other series. Hawks. Talking about injuries, Hawks Heat. I feel like could be a different series if you had Capella, John Collins.
Yeah,
cetera.
yeah. Trae Young's carrying this team right now.
Yeah, impressive to for sure to see what
Actually,
Trae Young was doing with game winner floater.
he only scored 24. Who else scored on that team? Bogdanovich had a decent game. Huter, Hunter, Gallinari. Hunter dropped 17.
They're playing tonight. Another pivotal game for because the Heat are up 2-1. I mean, what do we see this going to realistically?
5.
Series should be over. That Hawks team is garbage.
The Hawks stole their one game at home,
Yeah.
and the Heat are going to win a game on the road, and they're going to win a game at home, and the series will be done.
The Hawks gave up to that game that they won. I think they gave up like a 26-0 run at one
Who
point.
the Hawks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The third
Yeah.
quarter,
Yeah.
the Heat outscored the Hawks 31-16.
Yeah. It was ugly.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, the Hawks were like up 12 or something, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
they're down 14.
Literally, that's what the box score is.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they came back and won, which was crazy.
Wow. Okay. Warriors Nuggets.
Can we talk about the deadline for a little bit?
Con, whatever you want to call it. PTSD. I like that one better.
Actually, a quick side note
Wow.
about this lineup.
Yeah.
Wiggins.
Yeah,
I knew we were talking about Wiggins before, like around the All-Star break, and how like he didn't deserve to be an All-Star, but like he has just fallen off.
Yeah.
Like, when you talk about that Death Con lineup, it's Poole, Clay,
They don't even
Steph,
talk about
Draymond.
Wiggins. Wiggins was the all-star starter.
Yeah, and they don't talk about
I
Wiggins.
want to throw up. That's God.
It's
I forgot about that.
disgusting that he was.
But anyway, this lineup is really good. Jordan Poole
How
is
does
playing
every
amazing.
Warriors team have a small ball insane lineup? They do this like every
develop
3
guys
years,
like-
dude.
Draymond.
Hated it
Oh
so
God.
much.
Okay.
I know you admitted halfway through the season Draymond's ability to just like lead this team.
He just makes them all play so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
He's like the defensive captain. He runs the offense. Like he tells people where to go. Like it's crazy to say this, but like he's hugely important to that
He
team.
gets Curry just off of like pointing and then throwing the ball somewhere. Curry catches, throws up. They have like 6 of those a game.
Yeah, Draymond can see the court really well,
yeah.
and he just grinds it out. And Jordan Poole is playing absolutely amazing. Like
Jordan
I
Poole's
don't know if it's
playing
is this
absurd.
sustainable. I don't know, but like
think-
right now,
Against the better team, it's I don't want to say like this is just like what's happening is just like it's a fluke because it's not. But besides Jokic, the Warriors are it's just not even fair.
yeah,
It's
but
not fair at all.
Yeah, you're kinda-
Will they be able to
you're kinda
keep this
right.
up against like who are they going to play next? The Grizzlies or the Wolves? Probably not.
I think they keep it.
I think they'll win. The way that they've been playing has been unbelievable.
Okay, but
Yeah, you do got to put a bit of an asterisk on that.
Poole's Poole's not gonna get double teamed. You can't double team him.
Yeah, but
The amount of
No, but
scoring
but
options they
Monte
have.
Morris is guarding him. Or
Austin
Bryn
Rivers.
Forbes, Austin Rivers.
Okay, so argument's sake, they play. I think they play the Timberwolves, but we'll just go
Okay.
Grizzlies first.
Oh, we can do either.
Go Timberwolves, fine. Then you're putting Pat Bev on Steph, right? You have
yeah.
to.
And that eliminates a big part of your offense right
It's
there.
not
Well,
eliminating.
not eliminates, but it.
Okay,
Steph's
fine.
been running crazy.
Fine.
Steph only plays 14 minutes a game, and he's been dropping like 80.
Who's guarding Jordan Poole?
I
D'Lo?
mean, yeah,
I would
Yeah.
let Jordan Poole cook his buckets with D'Lo on him,
Ant-Man.
and Clay's open.
Ant-Man then could guard Clay.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it-
it's just the matchup, for the Nuggets against the Warriors.
Yeah,
it's just,
I agree.
It's very inflating, I think.
but I
would
still,
agree.
Yeah.
I would still
Especially with
pick.
this lineup.
I picked the Warriors to beat either the Timberwolves or Grizzlies
yeah.
in
Yeah,
5 or
no,
6.
we're
In
not
5 or
arguing
6.
There, we're just saying that like
Yeah,
Jordan Poole's not gonna go off the same way.
I agree.
They're not all going to average 30.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's not going to happen.
You know what? I don't even like. You could say what you want about D'Lo as a defender. I'd rather have him guarding than Monte Morris.
But you,
Then
you
Bryn
guys,
Forbes.
Does,
You guys-
does Facu play? Does Facu still play?
He got garbage time the other day.
Oh, no.
That was tough to watch, dude. He threw a turnover right away.
you guys picked the Suns to come out of the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Has
Correct.
the Warriors' run made you question that anymore?
It has made me change my predictions from Grizzlies Suns Western Conference Finals to Warriors Suns Western Conference Finals, but that's it.
I still think if Booker's healthy, the Suns are an amazing defensive team. Warriors are too. But I just think the Suns, they're crazy when they're healthy.
All right. It's kind of affirmed my pick as we go. Both my picks have been.
I would enjoy seeing the Warriors make the finals. Though. I'd enjoy honestly any team but the Jazz. At this point it doesn't really matter.
Let's talk about that series. You brought it up. Let's go Jazz Mavs. Shout out Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Huge
40 burger.
Huge games.
40 burger.
He is going to get paid very nicely this offseason.
Hopefully by the Mavericks. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm not sure by who. I've seen Pistons rumors. That'd be funny.
Sadiq and Jalen?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Cade Cunningham and
What a weird.
the Pistons have a high pick. Maybe it's a. Sorry. Quick.
They pick Cole Swider, you
Declare for the draft?
think? Yeah,
he
he did.
But like Cade, Jalen, Sadiq, Chet. That's a fun lineup. Anyway. Mavs. Luka back. I think Liam, you have some discussions about that game last night.
2-2.
It was just so it's 2-2. They won. They were up 2-1 with Luka out. Luka came back yesterday, and that first half was. I only watched the second quarter. It was probably the hardest thing I've watched in a while. It was just horrible. Since it was like the worst game I've watched since the game 1 of the Hawks Heat. It was just the refs, man. Oh my God! After what Royce O'Neal was doing in Game 3,
Oh my God!
for the refs to call that game the way they did against the Mavs, it made me irate.
Yeah.
I was angry. I was screaming, and the Mavs couldn't hit an open 3 to save their lives. Oh, it was just so frustrating. That's why they lost, because they scored 30 points or 40 points in the first half.
That last 40 seconds was,
and then
was tough
the end
to
of the
watch,
game,
too.
Gobert missing free throws. The Mavs doing everything right, then giving up an offensive rebound and fouling. Oh.
I feel bad because I remember saying in front of you when Luka hit that shot, I said that was the dagger because they were up 4 with 40 seconds left.
And then the one thing that nobody ever thinks that Jazz are going to do, because
They never do it.
Donovan Mitchell has more turnovers than passes to Rudy Gobert in games, but the alley-oop to Gobert.
And then that play that the Mavs ran at the end of the game.
Did Dwight Powell miss both of those free
Yeah. Dwight Powell missed both free throws. I've never liked that guy. I've been very adamant that I haven't liked that guy. But,
There's not many worse things you could do in that situation than give up an and one.
the way the Mavs
Two
played,
free
though,
throws.
they didn't even deserve to be in that game. They fouled so many times. Even though they were ticky-tacky fouls, they did do it. They shot horribly. I'm very excited, though, for these next 2 games because I don't think it's going 7.
Yeah, I have to say this, though, just because of how it's Luka coming back and they obviously lose and not play as well. Like, is Luka slightly the problem of just how dominant he is on the ball?
Kleber and Dinwiddie and Brunson in the first half
Dinwiddie did nothing. Oh, my God.
had so many open looks, so many open threes, and they just could not hit them.
Dinwiddie was minus 14. Wow.
Dinwiddie had a very good second
5
half.
points.
He had a
5 points. He had 5 points the entire game.
He had a nice 3 and some guys. I thought he played well in the second half, but it's just like they just need to hit open shots. And they're wide open too. They are wide open.
Also, Jordan Clarkson went off. 25 points for Jordan Clarkson off the bench.
That's what he does. So what was there was it was like a hack at Gobert at the end of the game. They literally
Yeah.
like intentionally fouled him when he got the ball. Probably like 4 straight possessions,
Worked.
maybe 5, 6, and he missed like all but one. It was kind of absurd to watch, actually.
Yeah.
Like
But the way that the Mavs played, they just didn't deserve to win last game. They played like garbage.
they almost did.
And I think a lot of it was I don't want to say a lot of it was the refs, but man, it was just tough to watch, especially after what Royce O'Neal did in Game 3.
Oh,
The
yeah.
fact that they had the audacity to make some of those calls yesterday. Oh my!
So
gosh.
I'm actually not familiar with what he did in Game 3.
He had about 5 cheap shots on
Yeah.
Brunson. Like obvious,
Absolutely.
Really?
completely obvious.
Pushes in the back.
Yeah,
Everything.
the ball
After the play.
way after the play. There's a compilation of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was even able to, I don't know how he didn't get suspended.
Yeah, the Mavs lodged a formal complaint against the NBA because, like, how
Really?
bad it was.
And then for them to call all these ticky tacky fouls. Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Yeah. It was just.
The best season of his career.
Sorry. Volume. So you don't think it's going to go 7?
No.
Do you think they win going home and they win on the road in Utah?
Yeah.
That's a tough task winning in Utah.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm
They
watching.
played
I'm
horrible
watching it
and
right
almost
now.
won yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm watching it right now. This compilation. It's like 30 seconds. The first one off the inbound.
Yep.
Is that the one?
No,
There's
there's 5 of them.
There's a good amount of them in there.
I think this is the bad one, Truett.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's just egregious. It's not even like I don't know. But
Yeah. Why is he picking on Brunson in particular?
because Brunson dropped a billion points, and then is it game
Okay,
2?
this one can't.
This
be
is
that
the.
bad. Oh, is this? This
Yeah,
is the one.
that's the one.
Dude.
Yeah,
They're just not calling any.
It's
of
like
them?
yeah, and then they call these terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it just makes me so angry.
There's just no there's no reason for that in the shove in the back.
Wow,
Yeah.
they didn't call that.
It's
all.
like the college baseball. You see the college baseball one where the pitcher laid out the
Yeah.
home runner.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I want some consistency.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna call those, you cannot call a single foul in the match when Gobert gets the ball. Cause
Yeah.
just like but it is what it is.
Okay, I don't think we needed to.
Yeah, I don't
address
want to talk about that.
Sixers Raptors that much.
Yeah.
unless-
Now let's talk. Can we talk Grizzlies T-Wolves a little bit?
We'll get that. I'm trying to get all these series that like are not meaningless, but
Well,
Not-
Sixers Raptors is over.
so you think that's over?
Yeah.
They got
Even
that
with
one
Embiid with
game.
his hurt thumb, like is that hurting them? Like
the Sixers are still better in every single way.
James Harden has played terrible.
Yeah, 5 of 17 last game.
He looks out of shape. Not like he cares.
He had
Disengaged.
3 blocks though, man. That's actually kind of
James
impressive.
Harden's such a diva.
He got 3 blocks.
I cannot stand it
I
anymore.
don't like him at all.
That trade. Nobody won that trade.
Well, the Sixers did because they got rid of Ben Simmons. Even if they got nothing in return, they win that trade.
Yeah,
regardless.
I would agree. You literally trade nothing
For nothing.
Instead, they got James Harden.
Seth Curry, best player in that trade.
Shout out Tyrese Maxey for that almost 40 bomb in game.
Yeah, great game.
Yeah, dude. Shot pretty bad last game.
Only guy in the Sixers I respect.
You don't respect Embiid?
You don't like
Dude,
Tobias?
Embiid is
What
insane,
about
dude.
Matisse? You gotta like Matisse.
No.
You don't like Thibault?
No, you don't like
How? The way he plays, I love the way he plays.
He's been out. He's not.
He can't play in Toronto.
That's right. Wow, I forgot about that.
He doesn't play much when he's home though either. He plays like less than 10 minutes a game.
No, he starts.
No, he does not start.
Matisse Thybulle?
T-Sable has not
He
been
just-
starting
he just
for a
doesn't
while.
play in
You think they
crunch
started
time.
Danny Green over him?
Yeah, he's been starting over.
No,
He's just starting over.
please.
He just doesn't play in crunch time because he does have a liability of shooting. But come on, the way he plays defense, it's crazy. You don't like Matisse, Frank?
No.
How? You're gonna tell me you like Niang more than Matisse?
Oh God.
True, Matisse Thybulle has started less than about half the games. He's averaging 6 points a game, and this is disgusting. I cannot look at this.
So you
Plays
don't respect
defense.
Embiid at all.
No,
Take away his free throws.
I don't respect him.
Well, if you take away his free throws, he's averaging about 4 points. A game.
Yeah,
no.
it's literally the
Come on,
two
that
biggest
game
free.
winner, man.
Yeah,
The
that
two
game
guys who
winner
get
was
fouled the
sick.
most.
I like Embiid, but
Oh my god! And they were complaining about fouls last game. They're just a bunch of divas.
yeah, they outshoot the Raptors on the free throw line by about like 20 more attempts.
Yeah,
It is crazy.
Shout out Tom Casper for this tweet that he sent the other day. I think it was something along the lines of like Embiid wouldn't like shoot that many free throws if teams just like
Didn't foul him.
stopped fouling him.
yeah, whatever.
Like okay, the guy's he's pretty talented at basketball.
Oh yeah, Embiid.
The turnaround
He's
jumper was
absurd.
really nice
he's absurd
for
at
the winner in
basketball, dude.
Game 3. I think it was.
Like a guard.
Yes.
It's very nice to watch. I like it.
Did you guys see the end of Game 3 of the Sixers when the Sixers won on the buzzer beater in overtime? The play to end regulation was one of the worst play calls I've ever seen by Doc Rivers. It ended up
I don't like talking
with Embiid in the corner of the half court, right in that corner, tossing up a hook shot as time expired. And he called a timeout with 4 minutes to go the game and drew a play, and that is what the play ended up being. What?
Doc Rivers, I don't like Doc Rivers at all. Do you see what he said after last game?
What did he say?
He was like, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about the refs like the other team does. But they didn't do well. Like, bro, you just did. you just complained about the refs. How can you complain about the refs? How? There's a lot of malarkey going on right now. A lot of malarkey.
All right, so we're down to 2 series. We got to talk about Nets, Celtics, T-Wolves,
Yeah.
Grizzlies.
Yeah, can we talk about the Nets real quick?
I want to give my big
Not
takeaway.
real
I
quick.
have my
We're-
big
we're-
takeaway too. You want to go
Yeah.
first?
We're gonna spend a minute on this. It's not gonna be real quick, man.
Nobody's after us.
No, you're
No,
good.
no,
You're
no.
good.
Sean
Never-
just said let's talk about it real
Okay,
quick.
go
No,
on.
no, let's dedicate some time to this.
Biggest takeaway from the NBA playoffs is that Kevin Durant is a bona fide scrub,
Oh my god.
loser, and he's just not good anymore. I hate him. He is the softest. He may be, outside of his teammate Ben Simmons, the softest player in the NBA. I hate Kevin Durant. Hate him.
You're really gonna make me defend Kevin Durant. I don't
Okay,
I don't
defend him. What has he done this series? He's lost every
He
game.
had a bad series. You can't say he's a bona fide scrub, man.
The Celtics have defended him really
You
well.
can't call him a bona fide scrub.
Dude, he took 11 shots yesterday.
That is
That's
ridiculous.
not good. That's not good. You can't have Bruce Brown take 8 more shots on you. That's no.
Has he scored?
And the
more than-
turnovers he's had. He's had a lot
Yes.
of turnovers.
And the fouls.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
playing like he's bad at basketball.
He had a soft foul on Jason Tatum's end one, like towards the end of the game that like sealed it. I was like, "What are you doing, Kevin Durant?"
You're telling me a team with Kyrie and Kevin Durant can't win a game?
Well, this comes to my takeaway. The biggest takeaway is the super team era is dead.
I wouldn't even say that's not even a super.
That's not a super team.
But they tried to. They tried to build a super
yeah.
team,
If
and it's dead.
If Ben Simmons is playing, yeah,
It didn't work out well together. James Harden as a super team. It didn't
that
end
was
well.
Pathetic. And you want to know why?
The super teams don't end well anymore.
I disagree.
The great teams in basketball right now are the teams.
Warriors.
They're not a super team.
Clay,
They built.
Steph,
They
Draymond.
no. But they're built naturally. They've let these
Wiggins
guys
was an
grow
all-star
together.
starter.
But like the best teams right now are teams that like built have
Yeah,
like
it's a lot better now.
younger guys who like have.
I'm sorry, Kevin
the
Durant is charming ultra soft. He stinks, and I hate him.
They were talking to the broadcast. They're like, we understand you're getting really like heavily guarded, Durant, but like you have to like say, like F this. This is my team. Like we're not going down
Best-
like this.
Best scorer ever.
Get a mismatch. Get something. Do something.
I'm sorry, and we
Put the ball in the hoop.
I think Truett sent something the other day that Kevin Durant was explaining why he's never had
Oh,
a
yeah,
60-point
dude.
game.
Yeah,
Bro, that made me
I
so
forgot
angry.
what
It made
was
me
that
so
quote?
mad. He was like, because like with other guys, like teams don't adjust. But teams have to make adjustments to me. It's like, no, that's not what happens.
Yeah.
It's not what happens at all.
He literally just suggested that like teams don't make
Yes.
adjustments to guarding superstars. Like what?
The man, Kevin Durant.
He's delusional. I think he's been spending too much time with Kyrie.
Kevin Durant
He's
is
delusional now.
crazy. How is Kyrie gonna go off every single game besides
He
besides
hasn't.
last game? Yeah, he did. Game one,
Game one, he did.
all Durant needs
yeah.
to do is not have the worst first half ever, and they win that game pretty easily.
Game one, I agree, but the rest
Game
of the
two,
stuff,
they should have won. Kevin Durant sucks. He sucks.
I love how passionate you are.
Makes
about
me
this.
so
Actually,
angry.
Liam, just for some
Softest
fun,
man ever.
I like to say to you,
So soft.
KD is averaging more points in this series than Kyrie.
Okay.
So
Just
Kyrie's
look at
not
the way
going
they
off
play.
either.
Have you watched the games?
I have, but Kyrie's not going off either. They're
Yeah,
both
but Durant's
soft.
the reason they're losing. He's playing so bad. He's playing so bad, offense and defense. He's turning the ball over. He's fouling, and he let Jason Tatum have a wide open game-winning layup. It was wide open. That was your man.
That was
The guy sucks.
Any guesses how many turnovers he's averaging this series?
Who? Durant?
Yeah.
5.
6.
Yeah. Okay. He is a liability on both sides of the floor, and it makes me so angry. It makes me so angry.
Wow, man.
He's got less than a
I
1
hate
assist to
him.
turnover
He's
ratio.
tarnished.
He's got what?
Less than a 1 assist to turnover
His
ratio.
legacy is tarnished because after this season, he's going to request out of Brooklyn. Guaranteed.
And I feel like I'm one of the out of the three of us. I'm the biggest supporter of Kevin Durant
I
out of the
hate
three of us.
So much.
And I agree
so
with Liam right
soft.
now.
He's
He
so
is
soft.
so soft this series.
Steph Curry really saved his legacy, man.
Like,
He really did.
he wouldn't have a ring without joining the Warriors.
Yeah, that's Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And this makes you rethink everything. Like,
Oh, his legacy is done. After he gets swept first round.
was he ever better than Steph Curry? Like,
Hindsight, I don't think you can say that. I mean, at the time, I would have probably said that.
Kevin
yeah, but hindsight, you can't say that.
Hindsight, it's tough.
Kevin Durant.
Just Skip Bayless was called out all day.
I don't like Skip, but man, Kevin, man, it makes me so mad. It just makes me so mad. Best score ever. Come on. Garbage. It's garbage.
I'm sorry, I want to attack Kyrie too, though, because Kyrie's done absolutely nothing either.
No, Kyrie won the Nets game one.
He almost did,
Durant threw it away.
but game 2 and 3, he's got less than 20 points.
Yeah, but Kyrie's like the way he runs the offense, he keeps the Nets in the game. Durant,
I would agree with
the
that.
way Durant has been playing, he's been losing them the series. He's been losing them every single game.
Kyrie scored 10 points in game 2 and 16 points in game 3. I'm sorry, even if you're the second best player on your team, this is not appropriate.
He's not fouling. He's not playing horrible.
Yes, he almost fouled out yesterday.
He had 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Durant had
5 early.
Durant had 4 fouls in 5 points at one point. It's 6 turnovers. Yeah. It's not Kyrie. Kyrie's the only reason they're in this series. Kyrie, Bruce Brown.
No, Bruce
and
Brown is the only
Seth
reason they're in this
Curry.
series. It's Bruce Brown, and that is it.
I'm so mad
Fun
how
facts.
the Nets. I'm happy the Celtics are winning, but the way the Nets lost game 1, it was just like, Durant. I just hate Kevin Durant.
Fun fact,
Yes.
Patty Mills is shooting 70-67 splits this series. He's really good. You could go back to what you were saying.
Maybe they should sub him in for Durant.
Blake Griffin had a great game.
Yeah. When Blake Griffin is playing better than Durant, you know it's an issue.
I don't understand Goran Dragic. I don't understand what he does. He just
What
kind
does anybody else on this team do?
he just comes in there and just he had the worst plus minus. On that team. He came
He
in there.
came in and just sold.
He played 9 minutes.
He probably
The
played
team
them all.
got
Yeah.
outscored by 12
That-
while he was in.
That combo of him and Durant really doing numbers.
No, listen to the stat line. 0 of 1. He got an offensive rebound. Just 1, but I'll give him that. An assist, 2 turnovers and a foul. 0 points. Yeah, dude, this team is this is one of those legacy altering series, and it's not going too well.
I need to look at this box score from yesterday.
Kevin Durant's got. Should I figure out Kevin Durant's?
Kevin Durant played 46 minutes and took 11 shots.
Did he? Oh my God!
He played 46 minutes and took 11 shots. 2 free throws. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't know. I need to stop being so aggressive. Bro, you shot 2 free throws, man.
Dude, he said he's been thinking too much this series. Thinking too much.
And Jason Tatum's a good player, but he's not a
You were
worldly.
drafted 14 years ago, man. This isn't where you start like, oh, I've been thinking too much.
Kevin Durant's plus minus this series is minus 28.
Oh,
28.
And he plays every minute.
He's got.
If he didn't play, the Nets would probably be up 3-0.
No.
Because all the
Come
games
on.
were very winnable.
Come on.
No, that
He
okay. Yeah, that's
basically was-
absurd
yeah.
to say.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
absurd to say, but like, man, Blake Griffin should be playing more minutes.
No,
Take away
Blake
some.
Griffin was out there huffing and puffing and getting crushed up by Jaylen Brown defensively every single time. Good offensively, good hustle. I love him, but like, come on. I agree though.
It is just it's so angering.
Kevin Durant looks like he just doesn't care at all. Like,
Talks trash to the fans.
Oh my God.
Talks trash on Twitter. Back it up, man. Back it up. Do
yeah.
something. Can't take best score ever. 11 shots in 46 minutes in a must-win playoff game. Are you kidding me?
It's been absolutely atrocious watching them, and give a lot of credit to Celtics defense. They've found the way to stop him. Like every time Kevin Durant goes to try to pull up anywhere near the elbow, hands are swatting at the ball, hands are in his face. Like he's got no opportunity to do anything. But still, like no matter how good the defense is, you expect him to play better.
oh
Yes. Yes.
But the defense, you also give credit.
I mean, we could name like 5 or more superstars in this league that have just like overcome this challenge that Kevin Durant's facing, and Kevin Durant is not doing it.
Kevin Durant hasn't overcome a challenge ever. He ran from it.
Very true. Very true. Anything you want to talk about the Celtics, like specifically?
Shout out Jason Tatum. He's
Yeah.
proven that he's like a
Outplaying
top
Durant.
5 player in the NBA. Like his scoring ability, his defense against Kevin Durant, like his leadership, it's been amazing. So is Marcus Smart. Shout out Marcus Smart. Great pass in that game 1, faking the shot because throughout Marcus Smart's career, as Woody will tell you, Marcus Smart's likes taking terrible threes when games on the line, but he knew to fake it. His vision's got a lot better this year. He's playmaking. He's running the offense. Peyton Pritchard. Shout out Peyton Pritchard.
He came in yesterday and was just
4 or
dropping
5.
buckets.
Game 2 and Game 3, bunch of step-back threes for him. He stepped up because Marcus Smart had 4 fouls earlier in Game 2, and Pritchard came in and scored a bunch of points.
Pritchard had the highest plus-minus on his team.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Jaylen Brown too.
Jaylen Brown's playing really amazing. Everybody's just playing well together. Horford's playing a good series. He only
Horford's
had
been playing very well.
just doing little things. Tice, shout out Tice. Step it up when,
Celtics.
shout out when Robert Williams is out. Robert Williams is coming back now, much
Why are they
better.
not starting him? Just because of the minutes restriction?
Robert Williams,
Yeah.
it was his first game back, game 3, so minutes restrictions. But Aduku said he'll be full participation in Game 4. Maybe we'll see some Ben Simmons. Maybe he'll stop dressing, wearing I don't know
Dude,
what.
if I'm Ben
I'm not
Simmons
comment on it.
and I'm smelling this sweep, I'm staying out. I don't want to
Yeah.
be a part of this. I don't want to be like remembered as like I even like touched the floor. during
But
this
if he
series.
steps on and he gets a winner, then it changes the whole narrative on him.
You say he hits a game winner.
No, if he steps on and like plays well and they win the game, then, like,
Oh,
it changes the whole narrative on Ben Simmons' season a little bit, I guess. As a Celtics fan, please, Ben Simmons, get on this court because it's just another non-3-point shooter that's going to be on the floor at all times, and I love that.
I think the Nets would play better with Simmons than Durant.
No, come on.
Defensively, 100%. Offensively, I mean, Ben Simmons is soft off the court, but like on the court, he does drive to the hoop.
what are these outfits that he's wearing?
I don't know.
It's like
Yeah.
Skittles out here.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know what upsets me more: the Skittles or the way Durant's playing. Durant's playing sweet like Skittles, man. Soft, so soft.
Big game for Monday night. Let's go Celtics. Finish the sweep
Let's
off.
go to, like, can we talk about another series?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
I
the
can't-
last one we got to talk about is Grizzlies T-Wolves, which has been.
I'd like to say before the series started, I said the Timberwolves were winning the series.
You did say that.
Yeah.
And I am fully confident in our ability to do so now.
I don't think at like the beginning of the series, like it was clear cut either way. I
It
don't-
should be.
I-
In the 2 versus 7 matchup, like Jaws also
Celtics
disappeared a
versus
little
the
bit.
Nets was a 2 versus 7 matchup.
Yeah, but that was a different 2v7.
The Grizzlies are very unproven. They went 20-2 without Ja. I mean, you can kind of call that a little fluky.
What?
That they went 20-2 without Ja. That just doesn't happen.
It's crazy.
Jaws only averaging
Big
20
sample
points
size.
a game this series. Like
Ja has more tweets in this series than he does field goals made.
Ja.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
that's the stat.
So Liam,
Has he been tweeting a lot?
yeah.
why are you not as much like mad about Ja?
Because he's unproven. It's just what is his third year?
Third, I think.
Yeah. Third year. He missed a ton.
Oh
of
yeah, no, we're not out here comparing
No.
Ja Morant expectations and Kevin Durant expectations.
I know, but like being a 2 seed, having an MVP caliber season, like you'd expect Ja to do better than this.
Yeah, I would. But the way that the T-Wolves have very
Pat
tough-
Bev is locking him down.
The T-Wolves and the Grizzlies play a very similar brand of basketball. It's toughness.
Yeah,
They're gonna
De-
they're gonna grit.
You know who's really good? It's Desmond Bane. Is
Yeah.
really good.
he's the leading
Desmond-
scorer on the
He had
Des-
8
Grizzlies.
threes yesterday, dude.
Yeah.
He's good. He's
But,
jacked too. He's just a huge man.
The way they play, this series isn't like. It's not like they haven't. Like Ja can be dominant, but it's not like. It's not like a Luka or Jason Tatum type of player.
No.
You know what I mean? Like you got to be physical, and the Timberwolves are not stepping.
Well, I guess
away.
this is one question I wanted to ask you guys, and you kind of brought it up right there, so I'm just gonna say it. Out of the 3 guys, Ja, Luke, and Tatum, who would you start your team around right now?
Luka. He's the best player out of those 3.
You know, I've really debated between Luka and Tatum a lot because Luka's got the playmaking ability that Tatum does not have,
I just wish Luka had teammates like.
but Tatum's just got the experience that Luka doesn't have right now,
Yeah.
and the ability to win close games. Like Tatum's like at this point in his season, like he's young, like the same age as Luka, but like he's got a lot more playoff experience, a lot more
Yeah. He
tougher
also
playoff
just has-
experience.
Their team is just miles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And I think that helps a lot when your team is a lot better.
that's fair. But anyway, back to
The only experience Luka really has is just repetitively playing the Clippers in the playoffs
Yeah.
every
and the Jazz.
Carry
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Timberwolves are playing really well. Cat had a good game last night. I'm pretty sure.
Cat's very weird.
He's also really soft.
He is either plays really soft or very overly aggressive and just commits the most egregious offensive fouls.
That was
and then-
last night.
And then complains.
Last night he had dropped 33 points. He had a
Yeah.
really good game last night.
It's very weird.
He came out. I was like, I'm pissed off. You guys think I'm terrible. I'm gonna score a lot of points.
Cat's done that. Yeah, but that's happened like
Every other game. Every other game.
Flop.
I didn't like how
Playing too.
you see that
Yeah.
goaltending. Like I don't even think it was a goaltending, but do you see his reaction? He
Yeah.
was just so angry. I'm like, okay, whoa,
Yeah.
dude.
He gets mad over like stuff you shouldn't really get that mad about, you know?
Yeah. You know what's like kind of funny and totally unrelated, but Ja Morant and Cat's dads are like
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
best of friends.
It's
now.
hilarious.
It's kind of
They got,
hilarious.
like-
It's really funny, dude. Like it started off as kind of like a meme, and like I just saw this. They're playing this video right now on ESPN. They're just like sitting next to each other courtside. It's a 4-point game in the fourth. And they're just like laughing it up. It's like
Yeah, there was some video after game one, like towards the end of game one, they were like
Yeah.
on opposite sides of the
They were
announcers,
walking-
and they were
walking
like
to each other.
walking across courtside, just talking to each other. Like it was like
Hear what Ja's dad yelled?
they were in a
We
backyard.
ain't ducking no smoke.
dude, but look at this. Look, they're sitting next to each other courtside right here.
Yeah, just
They're just
laughing.
laughing it up. This is hilarious. Oh,
It's
good, though. That's good.
it is.
That's a great series, though.
Yeah.
I love the way those both teams play.
The thing though, it is a great series score wise, but it's also kind of a boring series.
What do you mean?
Oh, what?
I don't know. We were all watching the game last night. It's just the Timberwolves get up big for a while, and then the first half is very boring, and then the Grizzlies like get back into it, and maybe they'll sneak one out.
I
but,
love
like,
the chippiness, though.
Yeah, but it's not chippy 100% of the time. I don't know.
Well,
They don't have the star talent that attracts you. And Ja's not
That's
playing like a star right now.
that's true.
But
They don't
I
have.
think it's exciting to see like young guys are gonna be really good. Like we know
Yeah.
Ant is gonna be really good.
We know
someday.
Ja's gonna be.
And this is
Yeah, but they're not
playoffs,
playing
that's-
really well.
because it's two grinded out teams.
I know.
Yeah.
It's very physical. You
Yeah,
know, they
it's not
play-
the flashiest of basketball,
Yeah.
but I would say I think it's still
Like
exciting.
you watch Celtics Nets, there's star power on that team. You watch
Yeah, that's beautiful basketball. Watching that.
like Suns, Warriors,
Well,
Nuggets,
not
like
the Nets, the Celtics, the Celtics.
Yeah. Okay.
the
yeah.
Celtics, the Celtics.
like the Warriors. Like I love watching the Warriors all the time because that's a
Yeah.
beautiful brand of basketball. Like
It's flashy. It's
Dude,
sexy.
I don't know
This is-
about
this
you.
is the
I
best,
like
but
the
think it's still-
schoolyard type of grinded out. I love that, dude.
Yeah.
It's fun. I know what you mean though. It's not like art.
no, it's not art. I agree. Quick shout out, Scotty Barnes. How are we feeling about the Rookie of the Year?
I mean, he had a great season, but how did Mobley not win? How did Mobley not win?
Yeah, that was such a shock, dude.
It was close. They showed they released like the
Was it close?
yeah, it was really close.
Mobley's a top 10 defender in the NBA.
Herbert Jones got a vote.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Josh Giddey did get a vote.
Are you serious?
Not a
Did
single.
he get a single vote?
Herbert Jones got a vote.
Oh,
over
that's
Josh Giddey.
disrespectful.
Isn't that kinda
That's
like-
disrespectful.
Doesn't that just kind of grind your gears a little bit? more?
Yeah. Did he get a single vote?
Not even a single third place vote. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Come on, at least a third.
Who
place.
voted for? Okay, I love Herb. Who voted for him, bro?
Dude, Herb like is a weird looking dude. Have you like
He's
looked at him, bro?
He's very lanky.
Just about his
Pause.
face, but yeah, he's an odd looking dude, but he's good. He's good. Oh, I have a text from our loyal listener, Mr. Pat Costello said. Rank seriously doesn't think the Grizzlies series is exciting. The Grizzlies came back from down 20 twice in
Yeah.
one game.
How do you
I-
not think that? Like,
To be honest, I
Yeah,
ain't
that's
staying
a
up late
good
enough to
point.
watch into the
That's a good
game.
Point, man. Come on.
dude, they went down 20 twice and came back and won. They won by 10.
Yeah.
Come on,
I just feel like the
Rick.
first half
Classic.
is very boring, and by that point, I'm like, I don't feel like watching the second half of this
'Cause
late night game.
Because it's
Oh.
guys shoving their way to the paint and like getting fouled or making a hard layup.
Oh my God, there's a
It's
game on right
gorgeous.
now. What? I didn't even know that. Bucks Bulls are playing right now.
Would you guys like the trivia question for NBA?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Highest points per game in a playoff run.
Jordan.
1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Did Jordan average like 40-something against the Celtics? Something like that.
Can you name the top 10?
Jordan.
Jordan,
Run, like we're talking about entire postseason.
like one postseason run, like 1 year.
Okay.
Jordan is number 1. Fun little trivia question on the side one. Can you guess which year he did it?
98.
No, it
96.
had to be a year that they didn't win the championship.
Yeah.
I want to say 87.
85, 86.
Wait, why would you say that?
If you look at
You
this
play
stat,
one round. and
most
just
of these
go
guys,
off. That's what happened. You just dropped 60 on the Celtics consistently.
these top 10 guys, none of them won the chip.
Are you serious?
Not a single one of the top 10 guys won the championship.
That makes
Is
sense.
2018
You
LeBron
go
on
off
there?
for 5 or 6 games and lose first.
No.
What did he average that postseason? I'd have been like 30. Are a lot of these like one like series, like Liam said?
Some of them.
Some of them.
As you got Jordan.
LeBron,
Yep. 0809 LeBron.
Dirk Kant, Russ.
Dirk, no. Russ.
Low key,
Durant.
that
Russ-
Russ Houston series, that first round loss.
Russ did 2016, 2017.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
What was he averaging?
37 and a half.
Durant.
It's a cold. Man.
Durant, no.
No
As a
surprise
bad
there.
man.
No surprise there. Harden.
Nope.
Okay. There's got to be Shaq.
Nope.
No. Well, there's got to be some old guys on here, right? Bird.
Nope.
Elgin Baylor.
Kobe.
Yep. Elgin Baylor did it twice. Averaged 38.6 points per game. In 13 games played that postseason. He had a long playoff
Wow.
run. Yeah. One of the longer ones. 3 old guys. And
Any
then,
more current players.
yeah, there's 2 more guys currently playing.
Is it gonna be weird?
No.
No.
You want to get the old guys first.
Can we get the old guys?
Yeah.
Kareem.
Yeah. Kareem. Wilt,
No.
Wilt.
Wilt did it. Yep.
Hakeem.
Yep. Two other old guys. One's the guy that Liam, you got a couple shows ago. You guess his name.
Jerry.
Bob McAdoo.
And Jerry West is one of the guys.
There it is.
Jerry West was second all time, 41 points per game.
Wow.
The Lakers back in '64.
Why does Bob McAdoo like
11.
exist? Like,
Okay.
that sounds gotta be-
Two guys. In the past 2,
Is Giannis one of them?
nope.
No.
In the past 2 playoff runs, these 2 guys are in there, averaging 36 points a game each of them.
The past 2 playoffs.
I want to say like, Dame.
Nope. They each only played 7 games. So I think they only played 1 series each.
Oh wow. First round exits last year.
Book.
Nope.
Jokic.
Oh, dude, I don't remember.
Jamal Murray.
Nope.
Wait, no, because they won. Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell in 2019, 2020.
Was that bubble?
Luca.
Luka,
Wow. Luke.
2020, 2021.
How much?
35.7.
That series was.
Wow.
The first guy to be on this list to actually win a championship was Jordan in 92 with 35 points per game.
That's insane.
And then we're not going down until Jordan in 91, 92. Yeah. Kevin Durant last year actually was top 20. 34.5 points per game. So yeah, Liam, I know you were shitting on it, like talking bad about him last year for the him and the Bucks series, but like I don't think Giannis outplayed him in that series. I think Kevin Durant put up a bigger fight last year than he's putting up now.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
They
Totally.
lost.
Yeah, but by a incorrect shoe length is how they lost.
Yeah. That's pretty true, actually.
Yeah.
Still could have won an OT, but
Yep.
Could have won an OT.
Any other NBA stuff we want to talk about?
I think we covered it all.
All right, let's switch over a bit. Villanova basketball. Very sad news that came out
Yeah.
over the very shocking for all of us. Jay Wright has decided to retire. I don't think any of us saw this coming.
No.
Press conference was very sad. Had him crying. Had some funny things. He joked that one reporter during the Final Four asked him, like, how do you think Coach K's feeling, like, with his last game coming up? And Jay Wright said he was thinking in the back of his head, I know exactly how I was feeling. It's my last game, too.
Oh my God.
But
So sad.
he's accomplished amazing things with this program. Thank you, Jay Wright, for everything he's done. Guided our team to people consider one of the blue bloods in college basketball. Like, it's crazy what he's accomplished.
He went out on top.
Yeah. Went out on top. And unlike Coach K, he won his last home game. Also crazy the fact that, like, I guess I was at both Coach K and Coach Wright's
that's awesome, dude.
last
That's
college
awesome.
basketball games ever.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but Kyle Neptune taking over. Love the hire.
Didn't we already
Kind of internal, but,
Well,
like, not internal.
Yeah.
all the recruits stay? Didn't we already lose a recruit?
No.
No.
Whitmore said, well, I don't think
Whitmore hasn't
contractually
said
he
anything.
Who was the other guy? Didn't
No, he did-
House.
Housen said, like,
All right.
he's got to rethink it or something.
Armstrong's already committed fully.
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah.
It's not Jay Wright. Like,
Can you like?
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a contraction.
No.
They now have a lot. College athletes have a lot more.
Yeah. Armstrong's already committed fully back, and he's fine. Whitmore was at both the banquet and the press conference. So I don't think he leaves.
Yeah. What about Housen?
And he's the big one. Housen's from Texas. So he said he was working out when he started getting the thing. So he's just been a little shocked. He's coming to campus Monday to
yeah, it's
meet with
fair.
Neptune and stuff like that and the coaching staff. I guess Jay Wright's probably going to be involved in those meetings. Jay said everybody was staying, so I kind of leaning towards everybody staying.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, if
This is a
people-
shock for them.
People left, I wouldn't be mad at them.
No.
Surprised.
No. The one cool thing, though, is next year's #1 overall recruit is from Camden, New Jersey. And Kyle Neptune's pursuing him hard right now.
Really? Oh yeah, I saw that they were at his
AAU game.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. I like how he's coming in. He's already
Yeah, I
getting
think
to work. I like that.
these younger guys, now we have younger head coaches, just I feel like can connect more and like understand what these
Totally.
college basketball
Totally.
players are going through, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited for the future. It will definitely be a transition period, but look what happened in UNC, transition period, and they went to the championship.
Yeah, but that's also like that could not have worked out better for a coach's first year after following a famous. I'm
Yeah.
hoping. I would
Yeah.
be so ecstatic.
But like we're still the favorite in the Big East, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
UConn.
UConn's got
UConn
nothing.
is just not proven.
Also,
Is
Not
is
enough.
Providence like other players returning?
no, probably Creighton's gonna be the good team with us
Yeah,
next year.
Creighton will probably.
But Liam, you'd enjoy this. Dan Hurley said he would not retire until he accomplished some of the things that Jay Wright does.
I like that.
He's going to be there forever. He's never retiring anymore.
I don't like how Hurley conducted himself this season, but I do.
He's a
like the guy in
clown.
general. I just like his energy. You don't see a lot of guys like that.
That's fair. Brand Slayer's officially coming back. He announced that.
Did he announce that? Because
Yeah.
with the pie thing.
Yeah, but then
Did
it
you
was
see that?
it was all on Twitter yesterday. I did see the pie thing that like some girl got him to sign a contract saying he was coming back, but
What do you think? If he wasn't like that puts him in a bad,
Yeah.
puts him in an awkward position for sure.
but it was fully on Twitter yesterday. Like he's officially coming back. I think Caleb Daniels probably also comes back. So next should be interesting. It definitely be also the fact that not a charisma as Jay Wright, but like he doesn't play the young guys as much. But like maybe Neptune coming in, he starts like maybe Whitmore starts young. Maybe Branch when he gets more minutes. Like maybe some of these guys just develop more. We'll see. I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Damn, kind of ended on a bit of a sad note.
No,
but-
wait.
Yeah, we got the
We have
Mets.
to end right now. Yeah, we got
We have the Mets.
Oh, okay.
Baseball.
Go for the
Yeah.
Go for it.
True. Have you been watching any baseball?
Yeah.
Just put Liam's head on, honestly.
Are
Yeah.
you getting excited? 'Cause-
Am
Because
I
Woody
getting
has told
excited?
me that he's now
I'm
betting
doing-
against every Mets game.
Oh,
It's just like that's got to be the dumbest strategy ever.
I'm doing fantasy baseball this year, so
How's your fantasy baseball team doing?
not too bad. I don't like the way the scoring works, though. I don't know if you're familiar with
That's
that.
why. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't do fantasy.
I don't do either.
Ramirez on the Guardians.
Oh yeah, Jose Ramirez.
He's
Yeah.
pretty good. He's pretty good. I have Altuve. Probably don't like that.
No.
No.
But you see what happened? Sorry, Yankee. You'd appreciate this.
Yeah.
one, Truett.
Oh, I tweeted that out.
Yeah.
What happened in
Yankees game yesterday.
You want to talk about a classless fan base?
Oh my
right
God!
there.
So the
It was
Yankees won
absolutely
on a walk
disgusting.
off, and the Yankees fans, Truett, started throwing garbage on the field at the Guardians
What?
and calling derogatory
It
names
was at one
and
of
like
the players that got traded from the Yankees.
yeah, and the Guardians are climbing up into like the
Yeah,
climbing
that
up
was
on the wall.
That was cool that Miles Straw did that, but like the Yankee fan base is disgusting.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So this guy C.J. Cron's pretty good, right?
CJ Cron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rockies.
Picked him up the other day. Yeah, he's
Rockies have the highest batting average in the league right now.
Forgot to start him though.
Wanna why? 'Cause he played all the games at home.
Were you saying that the other day about the bet?
Betting strategy.
Yeah.
We do not endorse gambling.
We don't.
But if I were to gamble,
We're all 21 now.
I
This might be
would-
the
I
first show
would-
we're all 21.
anytime the Rockies have a homestand and are about to go play an away series, hit money line on the other team that is playing.
Well, because yeah,
Slap their runs on the under.
Colorado ballpark, just the high altitude, the balls fly out of there, balls fly off the bat like
But if you want to talk about pure offense this year, Mets have the number one
York
runs
Mets?
scored.
New York Mets.
If you want to talk about number one pitching,
Oh,
The
that
New
also
York
the
Mets.
New York Mets.
11-5, most wins in the MLB.
Lowest ERA among starting pitchers, and this guy named Jacob deGrom, who I heard is kind of good, has not pitched a game yet this year.
No, he hasn't. But
And he's got an MRI. He took MRI yesterday. He'll be back Monday to see how that's healing. So hopefully positive news. We're hoping from there. Tyler McGill starting today against Madison Bumgarner. Forgot he was still in the league, to be honest.
yeah, Diamondbacks.
Yeah, done absolutely nothing. She
Um,
said she pitched
But
well.
you want to talk about the Mets division? They are already 4 games. They have a 4-game lead in their division.
Yeah, but the Phillies went on an 8-game losing streak just like early in the year.
It's awesome.
The Nats are doing nothing. It's really just like I think the Phillies will obviously rebound at some point and like make this a more competitive division. But like,
What's gonna happen is it's gonna be a question of when the Mets collapse.
yeah, I just hope we can stay healthy. Like Lindor is playing really well right now. He looks like the Cleveland Guardians guy. Like I saw some tweet that said
He's been great. He's been so good.
the Mets got Carlos Carrasco and Francisco Lindor for
Rosario.
Rosario. And who's the other guy?
It was the other shortstop that they gave up. It didn't.
Flores? No.
They gave up another infielder. I kind of like the other guy that they gave up. Like, I mean, they got Francisco Lindor, so can't be too upset about that. In other news, Dodgers are 10-4.
Woohoo!
Giants right
Andres
behind them.
Jimenez. That's the guy.
The West is going to be good.
Yeah. The Giants started off well.
The Rockies are 9-5 right now.
Mets went 3-4 against the Giants, which was big for us.
The Reds are 2-13. The Reds are on an 11-game losing streak. Well, I mean, they sold. They told everyone that they were going to be sellers this season. And I guess they're accomplishing their goals.
Just another sad thing about, I guess, baseball in general. Did you see the A's Stadium for their second
Yeah.
home game?
Was it like 4,000 fans?
They had 10% attendance.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
The stadium looked empty.
Yeah, it was really sad.
It was just baseball is a huge problem right now, and maybe it's getting these teams just to spend freaking money.
Yeah. If you're not going to spend money, why own the team?
Like just fold the team, just get rid of them, take it away from them.
Yeah, you got to get new owners. Yesterday, the Cubs beat the Pirates 21-0.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the Bears beating the Steelers. It was the Cubs versus the Pirates, 21-0. And you know they only did it with 1 home run,
really.
and they only struck out 3 times. It's absurd.
Well, looking ahead for the Mets schedule this week, we have finished up the series with the Diamondbacks today. We actually haven't played them too well.
No, we've been.
Diaz blew a lead, which it's whatever. I'm okay with it. It's just once.
We knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
so.
But this week we got Diamondbacks again today, 3-game series in St. Louis,
Good series.
and then we finish up this week at home against the Phillies. And next week we play at Philly.
baseball as a whole, right now, this is the lowest offensive year.
Yeah, they changed the balls again. It's just freaking ridiculous. Which I'm okay with. It's more of like baseball, a little bit less home runs, more of just singles, doubles, more
The only problem is the
action.
game's getting longer and it's just becoming more boring. But
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to grow the game when you have Rob Manfred as your commissioner.
Yeah. I
Is he
agree.
a Roger Goodell type or no?
It's worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
By, good margin.
But like some of the Mets games have been ESPN Plus, so it's nice to be just being able to watch baseball again and see all that's happening. It's we missed it a little bit.
Baseball is great. It really is.
Yeah.
Let's play at 4:10 today.
Truett, have you confirmed your team for the season yet?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about Padres. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I can take that. I can deal with that.
I think Tatis is just everything he does is just sexy. It's very flashy. I like it. I like it a
They're
lot.
playing pretty well this season too. 10-6, only one game back of the Dodgers.
They have a future or like what?
Yeah,
what,
they're
what,
young. They're young.
Yeah, dude.
What
Tatis
stage are they in right now?
Approaching their upper coming.
up and coming.
So this is a good time to
Oh,
invest.
yeah.
Great time to invest in it. Buy in right now.
Yeah, because when I can't see the Dodgers sustaining their level of play. I think they're going to pass the Dodgers sometime in the next couple of years,
Yeah, I agree. Not this year, obviously, but in the future.
and then it'll be the Padres and the Mets battling it out.
So you're saying don't buy into the belly, the Mookie Betts.
Belly already passed.
Oh really?
Betts has been great, but the Dodgers just have they
Is
always
Kershaw
have
still
guys.
good or what?
Yeah, Kershaw almost threw no hitter today until
What
they took him
about,
out.
Perfect game.
Muncie?
Yeah,
Perfect game, that's
Muncy's
what it was.
incredible. Their roster is loaded. They have Freddie Freeman from the Braves, Walker Buehler.
Yeah.
Their bullpen's insane. I don't know how they're so good. Justin Turner.
It's nice
Ray
having
Turner.
baseball back. I'm excited that you'll be able to go to a game this year and go back to Citi Field.
Oh, I went to a nice game at
Yeah, how was the game?
Citizens Bank Park.
How was Citizens
It
Bank
was-
Park? Can we rate the stadium?
Food. Seats were pretty good.
What'd you get?
I got a cheesesteak and a slice of pizza.
There's
Pizza
this-
was horrible.
There's this new thing at Citi Field. It's like a chicken fingers and tater tots bucket.
Ooh.
It kind of looked really good. It's right across from Shake Shack.
Yeah, but
It's where I'm going first time
It
back.
doesn't even. Citizens Bank does not hold a whistle to City Field. City Field scores.
You guys got to come out to
I would
Petco Park.
love to see Petco.
Oh,
I would.
That's a gorgeous stadium.
that was really nice. It is
really
gorgeous.
expensive too. Citizens
Yeah.
Bank.
Oh, well, I feel like they all would be. No.
The
12
tickets or the
$13 beers. You kidding me?
hey, we can don't endorse drinking.
We don't encourage drinking. But like,
But if you're of age, a beer at a baseball game.
hey,
okay.
just in retrospect, and if you go to Colorado, it's $3 for a beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been to Coors Field?
No.
Hey, you know that then?
I looked up why it was so expensive.
I know NFL's not in the season, but one quick NFL note that I think we have to talk about: Debo Samuels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
I think that's the
Why?
only big NFL
Why?
news we've hit. But
Why does he want out?
Why?
I don't know. I feel like the Niners are a really well run organization for a while. They offered him a ridiculous contract. They're like, "Give us your price tag," and he decided to leave. I guess the first thing is, do you think he'll get traded?
He knows last season was a fluke. Come to New Orleans, man.
I've seen like rumors to the Jets, Chiefs,
I would love him on the
Packers, Saints. It would be fun with the Jets. I feel like it would change the entire
Yeah,
Jets organization. Like if
revitalize,
Debo
yeah.
Samuel came in. If he went to the Chiefs, that'd be crazy.
No. Please.
Chiefs got a younger Tyreek Hill right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Are more versatile.
Yeah.
I would not like that at all. Mahomes and Debo. Oh my gosh.
Next week's the NFL draft. This week coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Who's gonna be the first pick? Is it consensus?
Hutchinson,
The guy out of Michigan.
Michigan. Yeah, Michigan defensive end.
What about that guy from Oregon?
Thibodeau. He's actually fallen down a little bit.
Really? Is it because of his undersized?
Yeah, he could go 3. There's been talks about him falling to 5 to the Giants. So
He reminds me of Aaron Donald.
yeah, I'm excited. The Giants have 5 and 7. Hopefully, get an offensive lineman and a defensive end, like 2 quality positions that we need desperately, and just try to build for the future because
If
we're
the
not going
Saints
anywhere
don't
now.
draft a wide receiver this year, I'm going to riot.
Well,
They're
they
in the
traded up.
perf-
They traded up for 2 picks now, like
They're
16,
in the
19,
they're in the sweet spot zone for wide receivers.
and quarterback. Think they draft a quarterback? Matt Corral,
I don't like this quarterback.
Malik Willis,
I don't like it.
little Kenny Pickett
I
action.
I really just want to see how James can do. I want to give James a shot.
I'm mixed on if I want the Seahawks to draft QB from Liberty.
Malik Willis. I think.
Yeah.
When is your pick?
9. Is that too high
Yeah.
to get him there?
No,
I
no.
think you guys should, if you're gonna do that, trade down to 13 or
I
something.
think
I-
9 might be
and get
too
him a
high.
pick.
I think the Panthers are going to take Kenny Pickett at 6.
Yeah, he's gonna be the first.
So-
pick, right?
Then I think Truett, if the Seahawks like Malik Willis and they fall in love with Malik Willis, you have to take him.
I'm afraid they're gonna believe in giving Drew Lock a shot.
Or you tank this year and hope you get a Bryce
Yeah.
Young or CJ Stroud next year.
See, that might be it. That might be it. And
That's
I'd
what
I think that's what the Giants are almost kind of doing.
I'd be more okay with that, to
Or
be honest.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, we'll see what he does. It's whatever. It's a losing season. We have no cap space. Dave Gettleman, the worst GM in all of sports ever.
Kadarius Toney wants out.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
he actually does not want out. There's rumors that the Giants are looking into trading him because he's just a complete diva.
Please trade him to New Orleans.
No.
Please.
Give him a chance. Whatever. The Giants just suck. It's a long season.
All right, I think that's our show. Jam-packed episode today. NBA recap. So we're gonna be on next weekend. And
Last show
then
next weekend.
Last show of the.
Before we go, the Bucks are up 25-22 at the end of the first quarter.
Nice.
Just wanna give it an update.
Nice, thank you. Oh, dude, I might cry next episode. We'll see.
We'll be back next year.
Yeah.
We will be back. Different time, probably. I don't know. Have you liked the Sunday more than the
No,
Monday?
no, we're going back to the beginning of the week.
Sunday's been tough, man.
I like Mondays. Mondays is nice 'cause right after the
Yeah.
football recap, we'll look into it. We'll figure out a good
That was
time for
great,
everybody.
And we had the Monday Night Football.
It really
Yeah.
was the picks.
Yeah.
That was prime. It was prime.
We'll be back probably
Prime
next
fun in
next
the
year.
locker
Hopefully
room.
Mondays.
Prime fun.
Probably different time, but same fun.
Same us.
Same fun.
Same fun.
Same fun.
Maybe get some new guests. Get a little
Yeah,
fun.
we
Yeah,
got,
yeah. Get funky with it. Finally figuring out the mics. Shout out.
we'll get
Fill in the radio,
extra
Debbie.
funky-
Actually,
Shout
you
out
the
for the
roar.
radio for
get
fixing
extra
Liam's
funky in the
mic.
locker room.
Thank you to all our loyal fans that have endured not being able to hear Liam half the time.
It might have been better for them, but who knows?
Oh,
Yeah, after my tirade Durant, I don't usually do that.
I like that. You're
I
really
like-
passionate.
I like
really
the
enjoyed
passion.
That, actually.
Charmin. Okay.
All right, we will. You know what? We don't have to talk about it next year. We will be on definitively next weekend, 11:30,
Maybe 12.
Yeah.
maybe 12. You know what? This is
We'll
our
be
show.
on-
This is our
we'll be on-
show.
we'll
We
be
make
on
the
next
rules, man. We make the rules.
See you on next week.
Yeah, just listen to 89.1 the entire Sunday, and you'll probably hear us.
You may hear a little break from the Jazz here.
Yeah, yeah. So, if you do by chance miss it, or you want to go back and listen to this one, YouTube channel. Don't know if I can say that enough. We have the recorded podcasts. Twitter. Go why are you not following Twitter? Go follow Twitter right now. Why are you not following Twitter? And I think that's all I have. Have a great week, everybody listening, and that's fun in the locker room.